A motto of our team for this whole year has been unfinished business. We made it to the championship game last year and just couldn't finish it out. So I think we're coming in with a lot of focus and determination. We want to get back to Championship Sunday, and we want to be cutting down the nets by the end of the tournament. So we're definitely coming in with a purpose, but we know we have to go one day at a time.
I think we're really just trying to take it one day and one game at a time. Obviously, we've beaten Guilford twice, and so we need to prepare like we did for those 2 games and just beat them before we start worrying about our next opponent.
I think after the Hollins game, we had a little reminder that we need to play together as a team, and we set new goals for ourselves, and I think we've really been sticking to those and focusing on playing together as a team for a full 40 minutes. And I think we've been doing a really great job of getting in the gym with our assistant, Sarah, and making sure that we're putting in time outside of practice and outside of games, and I think it's really starting to show on the floor.
We've really just been boosting each other up. Our confidence has been so high since Christmas break, and we've been having a lot of fun making great passes, making shots, and hyping each other up on the bench.
I think regardless of who we've been playing, we've been trying to stick with what we're good at. Some teams like to speed it up, some teams like to slow it down, but we've been just trying to play WNL basketball, and when we are winning, just trying to have a ton of fun out there and not take ourselves overly seriously, but remember why we're out there, to have fun with each other.
We are taking it one game at a time, so we're preparing for it as we've been all season, focusing on the scout, working hard in practice, and thinking of it as just another game.
I think we know most of their players pretty well by this point, but I think the biggest thing is just focusing on that game, because without winning that game, we're not going to be able to play the next 2. So just really focusing on what needs to happen and what the coaches have for the scout. These past couple days, we've been really focusing on generals basketball and what that means and taking care of ourselves. And then today and tomorrow, we'll be focusing more on Guilford and what that means.
I think in order for us to win this weekend, we have to remember we lost last year and what that felt like, and the grit and the fight it takes to win 3 games in a row. But I think just believing in ourselves and knowing that we've prepared really well to be where we are.
I think it really comes down to taking every game for what it is and playing each possession like there's nowhere else we'd rather be. I think there's no way to advance unless you win, so I think just focusing on each person and each play and having that unfinished business mentality all the way throughout the weekend will really help us get to a championship.
I think we learned a lot last year in our ODAC run. We know that we have to stay focused on what's in front of us. So right now, to get to Sunday, we have to get through Thursday. So we're really just trying to focus one possession at a time, one game at a time, and not look to the end of the weekend.